Let's have a look at a very simple tool for recording your computer screen, and that is Screencast-o-matic. And you can access Screencast-o-matic by going to the URL screencast-o-matic.com. When you arrive, just click on the Start Recording for free. Then click on the button that says Launch Free Recorder. You may need to download a small file and then open it up. Here, I've already done that, and so I'll just tell my browser to go ahead and allow Screen Recorder to launch. While that's launching, I'll minimize my browser to get it out of the way so we can have a better look at the recorder. Screencast-o-matic allows you to record your computer screen, your webcam, or both your computer screen and your webcam at the same time. The most common recording you'll do will be using your screen recording. You're limited to a maximum time of 15 minutes with the free version, which is plenty enough time. Anything you record for your course should be pretty small. It should be maybe 3 to 5 minutes long as kind of an ideal target length, focused on one particular topic. You can then record a specific size of your screen. If you click the drop down here, you'll be presented with a bunch of different options. Currently, I'm recording this video for you at 720p, so that's the full screen size that's allowed. You could also record at a smaller resolution. If your computer is set to a higher resolution, you may have additional options here. However, I would suggest always reducing your screen's resolution down to a lower setting such as 720p, 1080p at the maximum, in order to make all of the content on your screen much bigger and easier for your viewer to be able to read and understand the information that's there. Next is the narration option. Click on this and then a small flyout window will appear. Here, you can select any microphones that are connected to your computer. Clicking on your mic, you then get a pop-up window that allows you to adjust the audio volume so that you're getting the right levels. Adjust this slider until the green indicator lights are showing up about halfway to 3/4 of the way along this indicator bar. You could also press the Auto Adjust Volume button to have this setting adjusted for you automatically. Then click the OK button. If you have a pro version of the application, then you can also record your computer audio. If you click on Preferences, you have a few other options that you can set. Each of these options are simply set by clicking the drop-down menu and choosing a different option. I'll leave all of these set to the default and click OK. Once you have all of your settings set, the next thing to do is set up your application. I'm going to open up my other web browser where I have a page set up that I want to record some information about. It's a good idea to step through your recording to make sure you know exactly what you're going to do and where you're going to click before you press the record button. Then, when you're ready to record, take a deep breath and let it out. Then click on the red record button and you'll get a countdown timer letting you know when it's time to begin. Then just deliver your content. In order to obtain your ham radio license, you're going to need to pass the technician license exam. So go over to WaveTalkers and then scroll down until you find the technician license exam question pool. Then look for the quick index. Click on that and then scroll down on the page in order to see all of the different topics that are available to you. The best place to begin is to click on the practice button for one of the topics. This will take you to all of the questions that are contained within that topic. Here you can read the question and click on the correct answer, and if you're not correct, then it'll let you know. You can try a different answer until you find the correct one. Work through each of the questions within the question pool, and then when you're ready, click on the link for the practice test. Here, you're presented with a unique practice test that you can take in the same format as your radio license exam. Just answer each of the questions one by one. I'll scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then when you're finished, click the Submit button. Your test is then automatically graded for you. You can see any of the questions that you got right and any of the questions that you got wrong with the correct answers highlighted. Then when you're finished recording, press the Stop button on the lower corner, and then click the Done button. You can then choose to edit your video or save and upload it. If you choose to edit your video, you'll often be presented with this Unlock the Easy Video Editor, which is available to you with the paid subscriptions. We'll go ahead and say no thanks. And now you have the ability to make some simple edits. You can press the play button here to listen to some of what you recorded. Time to begin. Then just deliver your content. In order to obtain your ham radio, As this plays, you can see the playhead moving over top of your audio file, and you see where I was tilting just up to where we were ready to begin. So to make a trim edit, just click on the end and just drag it up over to that area. There we go, we made that. Now we'll come down here to the bottom, click down here to the end, press the play again, and see if this is a part where we want to cut out. Then when you're finished recording, press the stop button on the lower. Okay, that is where we want to cut that out. This is a little more of my instructions. We'll just click that and drag it back up here. Now, all the rest of this is pretty good. If you move your playhead up here, you can see that Screencast-o-matic is going to automatically create a highlight around your mouse while you're recording. You can then choose to save your file down to your local computer, upload it to Screencast-o-matic, or upload it directly to YouTube. I'll choose Save it to a local file. You're then given some different options. Here, you can choose the file format for your recording. MP4 is going to be just fine. Then for the file name, just click on that and give your file a name. I'll call this one Demo. Then you select where you want your recording to go. I'll leave mine set to the desktop. You can choose whether or not you want your cursor to remain highlighted like we see over here. Or you can say no cursor and the cursor will be removed. Or you can just say just the cursor and then it'll be the cursor without having any highlights around it. I'll leave mine set to the highlight cursor. We'll go ahead and click the Publish button. And Screencast-o-matic is going to export your file and save it out to your saved location. When it's finished, just click the Done button. Now we'll go ahead and minimize this window out of the way, and here's that demo file that we just recorded. I'll double click it to open it up. And that's all there is to be able to create a basic screencast with Screencast-o-matic.